users of the Underground Railroad. Born into slavery around 1822, the middle child of 9 siblings. As a child, she endured extreme cruelty. On one occasion, she was struck on the head. Throughout her life, suffered from severe headaches, seizures, and disturbing dreams. After marrying John Tubman, a free black man, she renamed herself Harriet Tubman, taking her mother's first name and her husband's surname. 5 years later, in 1849, she escaped to freedom, although her husband refused to go with her, preferring to stay and later marry another woman. But once free, Harriet vowed to return to her Maryland hometown to rescue her family and friends. And for nearly a decade, she made over a dozen trips, guiding between 60 to 70 enslaved people to freedom and inspiring countless others to run away. Here to tell us more about the great Tubman is Novella Nemo.
Harriet Tubman might have been small in stature, but her strength surpassed the tallest trees. As most enslaved women worked either in the house or in the fields, Harriet was different. She worked alongside her father, cutting down trees. That's what gave her her strength and her fortitude to want to escape. Working alongside her father, he taught her about the stars and the waters and the streams. He even taught her about the plants, what plants were good to eat and what plants were not. He even taught her about healing plants. And so when Harriet made her first journey alone, and she crossed over into free land, she looked at her hands because she felt this glory come over. So she thought that her hands and everything about her was different, even though it was the same. She met William Steele, and then she learned about family members that were going to be sold away. With his help, she made the journey back. First, to retrieve her husband and to get family members. He was already free, so he didn't want to leave. She left him behind. But neither did her family members. But there were some other people around that wanted to, and Harriet gladly took them along. Now, you might think, why would Harriet take babies and children and stuff like that? She felt in her heart that anybody seeking freedom, and if she was able to help, that she would give them that. And that's what she did. How she got the kids not to cry and the babies, she gave them some type of herb that put them to sleep. Now, on her journey, she was known to pass out, but everybody there knew they did not leave. Because if she woke up and found that anybody had left, she would hunt them down and kill them. Why? Because she did not want them to tell what area she was at and how she made her passage. This woman made this trip over 13 times, freeing over 70 people, maybe even more. We don't really know. This is just an estimate. But one thing she did say is, I could have freed a lot more if they even knew that they were enslaved.
Harriet Tubman once said, "There are 2 things I've got a right to, death or liberty. One or the other I mean to have."
Harriet Tubman was a woman who believed and a woman who prayed. Yeah. I've been carrying all of the world on my shoulders, and it's gotten too heavy for me. And you know I ain't no Hercules. Life moves on, stuff breaks down, people fall apart. Gotta find a way to get over. Gotta find a way to get through and break through. Hear you, 'cause struggles they last, and as time passes, it's been one thing after the other. Oh, I don't always know the right way, and no, I don't always know what to say, but all I know is something happened when I pray. I can get through when I pray. I know I can reach you when I call your name. You're never too busy for me. No, you're never too busy for me. Oh, I found myself at the end of the road. Was looking forward and I saw a fork in the road. And how if I know which way to go? I feel so alone, life is so cold. Oh, 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 oh. try. It's not in your nature to turn away when the humble break, when I cry. I know you will never leave me empty. It's not in your nature to turn away, Jesus, from the humble. When I
Black History Honors Great Conductors of the Underground Railroad is being brought to you by Chevy. Find new roads.